silent film era, cameras and projectors had to be hand cranked to advance the film through them, and this led to varying frame rates between 14 to 26 frames per second, which was enough to give that sense of motion. However, it was often jerky and uneven because the film had to be hand cranked during the recording process and then cranked again by hand during the projection. And these variations in speed during the recording and the playback made it nearly impossible to get a consistent, true-to-life feel of motion in the films. Things began to change in the late 20s when it became possible to sync sound. Film could now be cranked mechanically during the recording and playback process, giving a consistent speed, and eventually sound was able to be synced to the film by adding an optical track to the film strip alongside the image. And although 16 frames per second was enough to give motion and was used during the silent era, it wasn't enough to produce a quality soundtrack. So eventually the production company settled on 24 frames per second because it was the slowest frame rate they could use that gave good audio quality.